Ladies and gentlemen, it is Night of Champions prediction night. We only got 6 matches on the card. Not all titles on the line. Imagine that. It's like last year. Not all titles are on the line. The United States title was on the line, and the United States title is on the line this year. Hell, the Intercontinental title's not even on the line this year. But we have Night of Champions prediction night. There's only 6 matches. We're going to go over every single one in detail. And now you guys notice I am wearing my Mark Henry t-shirt. He is able to compete. WWE has basically been running around like chickens with their heads cut off because apparently it's been chaotic backstage. The fact that they have no idea, there's no communication going on backstage. Mark Henry was there. He was ready to compete. Nothing was said about Mark Henry, and they said they knew that they would have had him on the show on Monday. They found out within like the last 5 minutes of the show that Mark Henry was ready to compete, and there was nothing they could do. But for Night of Champions prediction night, we have the pre-show of, or for Night of Champions, we have the pre-show of a Tag Team Turmoil #1 contenders match for the Tag Team titles, which will be defended later on that night against the winner of this match. Now, we have the Real Americans, we, the people, the Usos, 3MB, Tons of Funk, and the Primetime Players. Now, let's start off with the Real Americans. The Real Americans have, to me, have not established themselves as a real tag team. To me, it's just two guys who have Zeb Coulter in their corner saying "We the people," and one of them not even an American. One of them is a Swedish dude. But people still don't want Jack Swagger in their city, their state, hell, even their country anymore for his legal court stuff. Like Canada didn't want him in their country because of his legal court stuff. Because of his drug stuff. They got arrested for and pulled over at Extreme Rules last year. Well, this year, which was back in, February? We then have, we then have the Usos. The Usos, last time we saw them really was Money in the Bank. And they had a pretty good match, but they didn't get the job done. We then have 3MB, who has Drew McIntyre in their group. Now, Drew McIntyre, I told you guys on Monday, did get in a fight with Alberto Del Rio, caused him to have a black eye, and Drew McIntyre needs to be punished somehow. If you're going to punish Drew McIntyre, and if you're going to put him in a group, you might as well punish the group. And this would be a good way to punish the group. Or if he's in the match, punish him, and just have his team not even win it. We then have Tons of Funk, who, where have they been? Where have these guys been? Now, a better group to have in this, besides Tons of Funk, would be Eric Rowan and Luke Harper of the Wyatt family. Then I would have a surefire winner and new tag team champions. But my winner of this tag team turmoil match, and here's your reason why, is the Primetime Players. And the reason why is because the week of SummerSlam, we see Darren Young grabbing his luggage. TMZ walks up to him and asks him a question. They say, "Darren, we want your opinion on this." And they say, "What is your opinion on gay wrestlers? Do you think that they can be successful in the WWE or in wrestling in general?" And Darren Young said, and I quote, now, this is not me saying it, this is what he's saying it, so don't think that this is me. This is what Darren Young said. He said, and I quote, "I am gay, and look how I am doing." And TMZ was actually shocked. They're like, well, this is your coming out, and now all shows want him. Ellen DeGeneres wanted him, and they got him. The Today Show wanted him, they got him. All these big, little news shows want him, and they're probably going to get him. Ever since he's done this, he has made his team more popular than ever. He has done so much for this team, And if they don't win this match, because one, they got huge momentum. But if they don't win this match, there's something wrong. Now, since that's my pick, I might say that the tag team titles switch hands because of this, and because Darren Young does deserve something, and that would be good because the Shield need to lose the title somewhere along the line, and this would be a great time to do it because they've held it since Extreme Rules now, and all they are right now are Triple H's lackeys, and they're just his Shield. But I don't know. But we'll get into that when we get to it. Now, if you guys have never seen my channel and my prediction, I book these I do have these matches written down the way I would book them. Now, you guys are gonna be shocked for my second match of the night, but for our first official match of the night is the Divas title match with AJ versus Naomi versus Natalya versus Brie. Now, I'm saying if AJ doesn't win this, then we have Natalya or Brie winning it, because Naomi doesn't have that good of wrestling skills right now. Natalya just got married, and that would be a great wedding present for her. Brie is one of the very good co-stars of Total Divas, along with her sister Nikki. And that show has been doing so good on E that they've already signed another, I think, 3-year contract with them. And they still want the Bella Twins in it. And Brie is worth millions of dollars. Pardon my prime time player bunch, but she's worth millions of dollars. I can't do it sitting down, but a bunch of people want Brie and they just can't afford her. So I'm saying that if Natalya or Brie doesn't win, AJ's winning this. But if anyone of the Total Divas are winning this, I'm saying it's Brie because of Total Divas, of what it's done for her. Our second match is for this, the World Heavyweight Championship. Why do I have the World Heavyweight Championship second? The rivalry is not really that good right now, but I'm saying when Damien Sandow and Cody Rhodes do their whole rivalry for the world title, then it'll be good. Maybe it'll be one before last, but then it'll be good. My winner for this is Alberto Del Rio. Now, when some of you guys do watch my SummerSlam, then you guys will understand. But I'm also going to re-explain this for you guys so if you do watch this. RVD, a couple weeks ago, signed a new contract, which is he wrestles for 90 days, gets 30 days off, comes back for another 90 days. That's 3 months. No. Yeah, that's 3 months, and that's a month off. Okay. With that contract, you're not going to be winning very many championships because you have to defend your title within every 30 days. That's how it used to be. I don't know if they've changed now. I'm sure they have, but that's how it used to be. And with this new contract, RVD has no time to win a title, especially the big one, especially the World Heavyweight Championship. So I'm saying Del Rio wins this. Ricardo Rodriguez, RVD's numero uno amigo, might even screw him over, but I'm still saying might screw over RVD. But I'm still saying Del Rio wins this hands down, whether it's by cross arm breaker or pinfall. I'm saying Del Rio wins this match. Then we have our tag team titles match. Now this would be a great time for the Shield to lose their tag team titles to who I'm saying the primetime players. If it's not the primetime players, the Shield win this. If it is the primetime players, the Shield might win it and might not. So it's iffy with the primetime players. But the Shield need to lose this at some point. This might not be the place for them to do it. Might be the next pay-per-view, because right now all they are Triple H's Triple H's Shield. And they're basically, hey, you touch Triple H, we will destroy you. But even though it's the primetime players, if they don't win it, if the primetime players don't win it, Shield's winning it. If the primetime players do win, they might win or the Shield might win. This one is one of those iffy ones. But I can't really lock in my answer, but I'm going to say right now the Shield. We have your handicap elimination match with CM Punk versus Curtis Axel, your Intercontinental Champion. Intercontinental titles on one. But if you guys have seen the Night of Champions poster, you got Kofi Kingston holding up the Intercontinental title like this. And I don't know why Kofi Kingston's holding up the Intercontinental title unless they switch this match at the last minute, or like have Kofi Kingston come in the frame and be like a tag team partner for CM Punk, because they're still really good friends, and they've been tag team champions together. But unless you have Kofi Kingston join this, and then the winner or the person who either like pins Curtis Axel becomes the new Intercontinental Champion, which would be kind of cool. Then I could, or if they could take this match, scrap it, and just have Curtis Axel versus Kofi Kingston, because Kofi Kingston, one, is on the poster, and two, has beaten Curtis Axel not once but twice, maybe even 3 times he's beaten Curtis Axel as of late. Brock Lesnar is going to get involved in this match somehow. Somewhere along the line he's going to get involved. And whether it's they scrap this match and have it Kofi Kingston versus Curtis Axel, if that match does happen, Kofi Kingston versus Curtis Axel for the Intercontinental Championship, Kofi Kingston's winning that. So there's an added match for you guys, just in case, and an added prediction. If this match still happens, and they throw on Kofi Kingston, and they have the Intercontinental title on at the same time, Kofi Kingston and CM Punk won this, but Kofi Kingston becomes the Intercontinental Champion. Brock Lesnar will get involved in this match somehow. Curtis Axel will be eliminated. Punk will have like his kendo stick, and he's about to hit CM Punk. Brock Lesnar will run out to the ring and beat up on CM Punk, and that will set up your big marquee match for your newest pay-per-view, WWE Battleground. Okay, that would be a good idea, and that would be a great match for your new pay-per-view, because you're getting rid of Hell in a Cell finally, and that would be a great idea. So there's 1, 2, 3 matches in one match you could come up with, or you could think of. You got, and I'll go back over here right now. You got this match being scrapped altogether, and having Kofi Kingston versus Curtis Axel for the Intercontinental Championship, with Kofi Kingston winning. You have Kofi Kingston joining CM Punk, and the winner of the person who eliminates Curtis Axel becomes the new Intercontinental Champion, and Kofi Kingston wins that. Or you have it as this elimination handicap match still, with CM Punk versus Curtis Axel versus Curtis Axel and Paul Heyman in a handicap elimination match. When Curtis Axel gets eliminated, Paul Heyman will be left alone, and Brock Lesnar will come out and cause another match. That, or immediately following the match, they have Curtis Axel versus Kofi Kingston for the Intercontinental Championship, and Kofi Kingston wins it. Now, I know I had 2 like that, but Kofi Kingston on the poster, holding up the Intercontinental title. My main question is, why is he on the poster holding up the Intercontinental Championship if he's got nothing to do with the Intercontinental Champion right now, except for the fact that he's beaten him a couple times? That's why I keep adding Kofi Kingston into this match right here. We then have our WWE title match. Now, everyone's saying Daniel Bryan is a crowd favorite. He's got a lot of votes on WWE.com on that he's going to win this, but he's not winning this match. I'm sorry, but he's not winning this match. If you've noticed, when The Rock held it, he held it from Elimination Chamber to the from the Royal Rumble to the Elimination Chamber to WrestleMania. He held it for 3 pay-per-views. John Cena held it from WrestleMania, Extreme Rules, Payback, Money in the Bank, and SummerSlam. He held it for at least 5 pay-per-views. Orton's only held it for SummerSlam, so he needs to hold it for at least another 3 or 4 pay-per-views. Maybe 3, but at least 4. 3 or 4. And then he might lose it. But right now, I don't see him losing this. Ladies and gentlemen, I brought you a 15-plus minute, I'm going to say 16-minute, Night of Champions prediction night. And that's it. That is it. Tune in to Raw on Monday. Tune in to Battleground, WWE Battleground prediction night, whenever that may be, somewhere along the line. And I'm trying to get a Roxio to do recordings from games, because I am getting GTA 5 come Tuesday, and yes, it comes out Tuesday, finally. I am getting that. You guys can find me on Xbox Live. I've given you my name. It's Straight X3DG3. Find me online. I like you guys. I love you guys. I am the YouTube champion. And guys, I'm checking out.